Hey, what's up, fam? Thank y'all for tuning in once again. As always, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time I drop a video, you will be the first to know about it. So, we've all seen the video of P. Diddy. They used the light term of assaulting, but the terms, I guess, that we really want to use, I guess you can't, I don't know, can't use it on YouTube. I don't know. But it was despicable. It was deplorable. It was treated her like inhumane, I guess. Uh, the dude is like dirty. You call him a coward. He's not a man. Just everything that you can think of. Probably a whole lot, and all kind of profane words that would normally come out at times like this. Well, we all seen it, and I can say personally, it made me queasy to watch that little girl. And yeah, she was a little girl lie on the ground, and this guy try to, I don't kick in the head. I mean, the video was kind of grand, but I don't care. Kicked it twice, threw it down, kicked it twice, and say that he, gave her hit her and gave her a black eye in the hotel room. And so she was trying to leave. But when you watch the video, you wonder, like, the questions I had at first, and we'll get this out the way, is, I'm not no way, shape, or form trying to victim blame or victim bash, because not at all, because you never know what a person to do in that situation. But I'm sitting here thinking, hindsight is 2020. I'm thinking I would have felt if I was her, now if I was me, because things would have been different. But if I was her, when I just ran out the room, if I could get out, because she had bags, she got, she put a hoodie on. So why not, hit the stairs first, like run down the stairs. I'm sure it's like a luxury hotel, but then that could be the issue too. Luxury hotel, he probably, if he, rent out penthouse suite, whatever, I'm sure it's probably security cards or something that for you to be able to get up through the stairs and stuff. So that was probably like a no-go. But like I said, that was just a question that I had at first. But it's like, man, like, why she try to take the elevator? Why she didn't take the stairs and just jump? I done jumped down flights of stairs before, like the whole flights of stairs, just bam, 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 bam. I mean, when you're trying to get away, you're trying to get away. But again, I don't know. I'm not sure. But the thing is, everybody's doing videos about it. And one of the things that gets me is how a lot of these guys who said that they didn't believe her, didn't believe Cassie, said it was a money grab. Your boy Slim Thug, he apologized, which is cool, But some people say they don't owe her an apology. Some people, still trying to hold on to that money grab. They're still trying to explain like why the way they felt made sense. And this is, and things like that. This is why I don't like this whole quote unquote gender war that we supposedly be having, because it makes no sense, because everybody feels you need to be either one way or another. And it's not like that. If that was the case, then the Most High would have kept us apart, and he wouldn't even put us together in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. This is just something that people with their emotions, things that I grew up with, things that silly people, what you call it, miserable people put out, because misery loves company. No one is trying to, seems like, publicly trying to put us together like we should be, because you got on one end, you got the, believe all women group. And I was like, man, that sounds retarded as hell, because why in the heck would you believe anybody just because they open their mouth, women or not, but these are the people that just, want you to go on their side and only their side, no matter what. Like when people say something you don't like, and all of a sudden, you want them to have their businesses shut down. You want them to lose their job. You want them to be, homeless and have no money. Who cares about their family and their kids? Because they don't believe the same thing you believe, but yet you don't believe the same thing that they believe, and they're not trying to destroy you. They just saying, leave me alone, elemental P. But anyway, things of that nature. But like I said, to me personally, I don't believe people on GP just on, alone. No, but I'm not going to say I think you're lying either. a person can tell me something and I'll be like, okay, somebody can say, man, I just came up to like $1 million. I say, okay, cool. And I leave it at that. Do I believe them? Probably not. But could it be possible? Yeah, it's possible. Maybe not probable. That's the way I look at everything. It's possible, but is it probable? If it's not probable, then it is what it is. If you ain't got the money, then it is. I mean, how's it going to affect my life? And that's the way I look at anything, like this whole Cassie thing. How's what she going through, her and P. Diddy? Whether she lying or not? What if she was lying or not? How's it going to affect me? And people say, like, well, you gotta, if things like that, if she can get away with it and she's lying or doing a money grab, I mean, all of us can be, affected. Well, hell, that's just life. That's just life. Maybe if we just make sure that we don't put ourselves in situations to where we could increase or enhance the chances of us being accused of something, then we just, maybe the bold better for us. But because you're going to have people who, unfortunately, who's going to be prejudiced. You're going to have people who are going to accuse you of things. That's just the way life is. Do you want it like that? No. Should it be like that? No. But is that the way it is? Yes. So now you got to learn how to adjust your life, not sit there and try to make and force people to believe what you believe or to think like you think, because they're not going to do it. All they're going to do is frustrate you even more. So, like I say, you got the whole, like I said, believe all women's group. And then you got the guys, like I say, it ain't about women, it's about men and women. Like I said, I don't believe, because basically you got these, like I said, these men sitting there just dogging this young lady because, she got $30 million and they say, oh, it's a money grab. But the thing is, the evidence, is there a circumstantial or not? Is there a one son gun settled in less than a day? Said it was preposterous, said it wasn't true. When the lawsuit came out, settled it that quick. That lets you know, especially because it's Cassie, not like some strange woman from the street. Because these entertainers tell you, man, they go through like a dozen lawsuits a year, frivolous lawsuits, and they got to keep lawyers on retainers because people are all trying to sue them over something silly. Talking about a woman you was with for almost a decade, I think, right? And she's coming out and said, I'm going to put all this out. What do you want? Give me 30 mil. And my thing is, whether it was a money grab or not, and like I said, it was so, actually, what is it, smoke? It was so much smoke. So many stories over the years, what P. Diddy did to dudes, P. Diddy did to women. So many stories out there. People making jokes about it, people being serious about it, and people just laughing it off. I don't know if they didn't want to believe it, or they didn't believe it, or they were victims of his and didn't want to feel his wrath. Because didn't he get like Wendy Williams kicked off a show or something like that? The man had connections, so they didn't want to really say nothing. But like I said, the smoke is there. And what they say, well, there's smoke, there's fire. And man, there was a lot of smoke when it came to this dude's history and the things he did. So she said she won 30 million. And when this cat paid it that quick, that should have made a lot of y'all shut up and be like, is a money grab? Okay, yeah. But if he did what he said, what she claims he did, shoot, more power to you. I give him more power than the sun gun, because hey, go on get that money. If he gonna give it to you because he know he jacked up, I take every damn dime he got. It's just what it is. Because first of all, like I said, he put you through that, and they're gonna say, well, she grown, she could have left this and the third. Man, let me tell y'all something. Emotional abuse can be a lot more detrimental, a lot more dangerous than physical, because people can make you feel certain type of way. A lot of times you can make a person feel some type of way and you don't even realize it until they tell you, like, man, you making me feel like, inadequate. You made drop my self-esteem, this and the third. And you be like, really? And you have to sit back and figure out and think of, and really just take inventory of what you have done to make a person feel like this. And like I said, this is from a naive person. So imagine people who actually do that and actually try to manipulate people and try to belittle people like Sean Combs. you know what I'm saying? He know what to do. He know he got power, he got connection, he can make you do anything, make you bow to his every whim. Imagine somebody who sits there and tell you, man, I run a record label. You stick with me. We're gonna put out records. We're gonna make hits. You know, take that. We're gonna, man, just, matter of fact, we can start dating. Blah blah blah. Things like that. So now he can draw you into the point of by the time it gets physical, by the time it gets super bad, you're so far in it, you don't even realize what's going on. So, and you can say whatever, and yeah, she grown, he grown too. He grown too. So it ain't, so I wouldn't put it on her. I put it on him. He grown too. He shouldn't treat people like that. But imagine, like I said, get to a point to where by the time she realized what's going on, it's too late. Her mind is gone. She's been manipulated for, to the utmost. But yeah, so like I say, if it's a money grab, shoot, by all means, go get that money and let everybody else come get it. Because when you do people like that, treat people like that, yeah, I feel that people should come at it, because them folks do it all the time. That's how they do it. I used to watch a show called Dallas. Matter of fact, I got all the DVDs in the living room. Watch all the seasons. And it was really the part, what I watched. The person I was watching was J.R. Because J.R., that dude was dirty. He's a businessman, shrewd businessman, did deals, made millions. And anybody that got in his way, excuse me, anybody got in his way or tried to destroy his business, try to take his money, he found ways to destroy them. And which is why I think they had a show where he got shot. But anyway, they try to lead up to it because he was that deviant. But it showed like how them folk do it in the business world. You make them upset, they not gonna fight, they're not gonna cuss, all that kind of going back and forth, threatening people. No, they do it. A lot of times they do it legally, but they do what they can to try to just destroy you financially to where you have nothing. So she did it. Can't get mad at her. You know what I'm saying? Can't get mad at all. But like I said, I feel like we gotta stop this whole gender war, women this, men that. Yeah, we know we all got flaws. Yeah, I think a lot of problems is that everybody have roles. There is a hierarchy, and we gotta pretty much know our place in the world, whether you like it or not. Whether you, like I said, whether you like it or not, and it. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into the story a little bit, because it's gave that monologue, and because got a few questions that I want to ask. I've already asked a couple of them, but I got a few more questions I want to ask with this story. So let's go to foxnews.com, and it's read Sean Diddy Combs hotel video likely to speed up federal case. Investigator says NYPD's hip hop cop Derek Parker, who investigated Diddy in 1999 shooting, says new video bodes poorly for mogul. It says, see, the shocking release Friday of years old. Another thing, this video has been around 8 years. Like, who had this video? Because in the lawsuit, oh, there we go. There's guys who said, when they come out with their videos, they say they did before they made a video, had to do all the research to make sure that what they say makes sense, but yet you're still not trying to, say, hey, you was wrong. If it was a money grab, it don't matter. That's fine, because she went through so much. The question is, where did this video come from? Because in the lawsuit, if you did all this, we did all, looking into everything and investigating and getting all the research, you saw that in one of the cases that Cassie said that P. Diddy paid the hotel like $50,000 for that video. And I would think that was true watching the video, because the way he acted, it was like he didn't care. Like I said, you run out in the hallway pretty much naked and beating on this woman in the hallway and throwing stuff at her. Oh yeah, you can get a hold of that tape. But then there was always somebody who said that Diddy had a lot of pull with the police in California when they're like investigating some kind of shooting that he was involved in. Some dude got shot like outside the studio, and things got pushed under the rug, swept under the rug. But yeah, like I said, 8 years. Who the hell had this video for 8 years? And they're saying that the hotel is like not around anymore. So who had And let me tell you what I think. I feel like, see, and I said this in a previous video, well, the last few days I've dropped, that I think it was about old girl in Dalton, Tiffany Henyard, right? And the FBI investigation. The thing about the FBI that y'all have to understand is they don't do no surface level investigation. They try to get every detail from every second from anybody who may have even had some kind of contact or visual of you. They can see, it could be somebody that said, hey, I saw P. Diddy tying his shoe at 10:30 that morning outside. Oh, really? You know what I'm saying? Where about? And well, he was right there. And they'll, you know what I'm saying? The FBI, they'll investigate that. And they'll talk to that person and see if they see him any other time. And then they said, did you notice anybody else, anything else? And they say, yeah, I noticed that in the third. And they'll go look at that. And they'll investigate that, ask people about that. And they ask them people, hey, did you notice anything else? And this will go on and on. This is why these FBI investigations last so long. Because they're digging and digging and digging to get every bit of information, because what they want, because this FBI ain't just going to arrest P. Diddy and ask him questions thinking he going to flip. Nah, they're not going to do that. What they're going to do is they're going to talk to his people, and then they're going to talk to their people, and then they're going to talk to their people, and they're going to investigate money. They're going to investigate businesses. They're going to look at everybody else's financials and where everybody else went and was doing, so on and so forth, to where they get, because they don't want just 1 or 2 people. They want 100 or 200 people that they can find some dirt on. And when they do, or somebody not necessarily have to find dirt, it just be somebody who just don't like you and know something about you. And they want to talk to those people, those who are going to say something, slip up, and then get you caught up in order to build a case. And then they'll come out and they'll arrest P. Diddy. Kind of like, what was it, Keefe D? It's been years since Tupac died. But now all of a sudden, he gets arrested for the murder. Because the dude been out there talking too much, and he thought that it wasn't going, whether he's telling the truth or not. Hey, the investigation, everything pointed back to you. Just go and bring him in. Let's say the grand jury indict him and say, yeah, bring him in. Let's take him to trial. So that's how the FBI is going to do it. So you talking about a tape that's been 8 years old. What I feel is one of the tapes that's just added up. If P. Diddy paid the hotel for the video, he had the video. They raided his house. Word on the street is they had like a couple of hundred tapes that they found, or videos or whatever. Let's say if that was one of the videos. And they said, hey, well, he can't be arrested for this, and we don't want him arrested before we can get a hold of him, right? We want him out thinking everything is all sweet so we can watch him and we can, like say, still talk to him and his people and stuff like that. But so let's put the video out. Now let's put this video out, because his son out here making little retarded little songs that don't make, self-snitching and all that kind of stuff, ignorant. So let's put the video out so everybody can see it, because if we get the right person upset, they may come talk to us. It can't hurt our case, because one, it's going to make enough people upset to where nobody want to deal with him. And so we need him in a vulnerable state. We don't need him out here feeling like he still run the world. Oh no, we're going to let him know. We want him to feel like the walls are crumbling down to where he might break. But we're going to put this out so that people who dealt with him, cut him off. It's going to cut his funds off, limit the money he can probably give his lawyer, or hurt his case years from now, because he's going to get sued so much that he probably end up broke being sued so much. And then we'll strike when he's at his lowest. That's how I feel the FBI is going to do this. And that's why I feel the FBI released this tape. But anyway, let's see. What other questions do I have? Let's see, was the money grab? They said, why was it released now? Yeah, that's pretty much. One more question. Because the story here is, let me see, on USA Today, it says Sean Diddy Combs can't be prosecuted over 2016 video, LADA says, and it says, here's why. It said the office statement went on to call the footage. This is the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office said in a statement released on social media Friday. It says, it called the footage disturbing and difficult to watch, but explained that Combs would not be charged with assault or prosecuted if the encounter occurred in 2016. This says, we are aware of the video that has been circulating online allegedly depicting Sean Combs assaulting a young woman in Los Angeles. Hey, devil's advocate, this AI stuff, man, this is one of the reasons, like say why it could be dangerous, and they really need to tone that down, because just imagine physical people are already doing, what do you call that? Deep fakes, like deep fake video where people can doing something and you can mess around and it looks like you talking and doing stuff and it's not really you. But I'm sure they can like actually look back and authenticate this. But I'm just saying, like on surface level, I'm saying it could be a fake video, but it could be put out there, like I said, to turn the world against the man. But I don't think it's fake. It's not a fake video. Because like I said, she sued him for this. And I believe it was, like I say, he paid the money so quick. So something that she's saying that she was alleging had to be true. They said, we find the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge, as the conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted. As of today, law enforcement has not presented a case related to the attack depicted in the video against Mr. Combs. But we encourage anyone who has been a victim or witness to a crime to report it to law enforcement or to reach out to our office or support from our Bureau of Victim Services. And also they could have put the video out so anybody who may have been assaulted or beat up or violated or whatever recently can come forward, and so they can do an investigation, and maybe they can find a more recent video. Because remember, there are videos everywhere, man. There's cameras everywhere. Well, like I say, my dad would say that people who commit crimes nowadays, they ain't got liquor sense because there's too many doggone cameras out there. So with that being said, I got to ask, if you was a father, brother, uncle, granddad, whatever, son, and you saw this video, this was your wife, mother, sister, aunt, niece, cousin, family member, whatever, and you saw this video of what happened 8 years ago, what would you do about it? Now, she's not with the man no more. She's married, whole nother, got a family. He's moved on, doing whatever he do. But again, the video just come out. As a father, how would you feel? I got daughters. This is why I feel like I'm fairly neutral and logical when it comes to like real life things. Cause I never try to be emotional, because emotions get you nowhere. But I got daughters, and I tell them, don't put your hands on no man, and don't let no man put their hands on you, because number one, if you put your hands on a man, and what you're doing is you're risking that something's going to have to happen, may happen, it's going to involve a lot of people, a lot of people who don't really need to get involved in your relationship. So being physical is not something that I would, approve of or promote. If he put his hands on you and you tell us and you tell me, then, I got to react. So I ain't saying that if something happened that you don't tell me. It's just that if you say it, like say if something happened, you say it. But what I'm saying is you try to keep things diffused, and try not to escalate anything. But anyway, 8 years ago, that's a good question. Because when I saw it, I was upset. Would I catch him? Maybe I'll try to, if I caught him later on, like if I see him down the road, then we're going to have a discussion. But I'm not sure. You know what? I think I'm going to have to talk to my daughter and see what she say, how she felt about it. Because she felt I should do something about it, then we're gonna do something about it. I mean, I don't know, but then, like I said, if I just still think I would have to have a conversation with the guy, and then we'll go from there. But anyway, that's all I got for this video, man. Like I said, I didn't really want to cover everything that everybody else is covering about what happened and who should, should you have believed her and trying to blame? Because remember they were trying to say we were trying to bring everybody trying to bring a black man down, and again, I've said that I've been the most pro-black person that I've known, since high school, junior high school. But when you get to a certain age and a certain knowledge and a certain, maturity, you like, yeah, mostly everything is racial, but right is right, wrong is wrong. And that's one thing I give Jesse Lee Peterson is if you want to say that people are racist, and he'll say, no, it's not. He'll say, yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. What is it? It's just a fight between right and wrong, evil and good. You know what I'm saying? And evil people and evilness may manifest itself in racism. It may manifest itself into, into murder and lying, stealing, cheating, stuff like that. But it's still, bottom line is evil. And so this is just a story of trying to bring evil down, and I'll roll with that. But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. Like I said, I don't want to say too much about what everybody else said, because everybody's still giving opinions, and you're gonna have women who are gonna be like, see, we told you to believe all women. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Like I said, with a man, our word, but basically our saying is like real men from old school. It's like all I got is my balls and my word, and I'm not breaking neither one of them. Who's it? That Scarface in the movie? That. But anyway, the point is, back in the day, men used to make deals with handshakes. And like I said, your word was your bond. So if you said something, you meant it. But nowadays, people are just too easy to, tell some bullcorn, lie, try to manipulate, and get all emotional about it when you catch them in the lie. But anyway, again, that's all I got. Hey, tell me what you think about this story. Leave your comments below. Let's dialogue. You know how we do here. Hey, you want to support the channel? 4 ways you can support non-monetarily. That's like, share, comment, and subscribe. It'll take you maybe like 2 minutes out your day. Helps boost the algorithm, boost the channel and the videos and the algorithm. That way it helps, like I said, promote the video. If you want to promote financially, you can always super chat, super thanks, or you can go down to the description box. Got links there to where you can support. But however you do it, monetarily or non-monetarily, I thank you. I appreciate every bit of it. You just sitting here watching it is really great for me too. But with that being said, I leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.